Welcome back to Delta Code. On today's episode, I will cover what has happened in the markets recently, especially in the stock markets. We will take a look at the Orange Swan events portfolio we made earlier this week and its outstanding performance of us buying the dip. It is green across the board except one company, and that one company I will cover in detail while it's staying in the portfolio despite it being down 16% since we added it. The company is Redfin, and I will go through in detail the acquisition that Redfin is involved in currently. I wrote a blog post. Check the link in the description below. Let's jump into it.
Just code, know your ones and your O's, and you could win, flip language, it's all the same. Mouthpiece, the foundation of the game, talk code to them.
Let's take a look at what has happened in the markets today. For the week, it is good. For the day, it is good. For the past month, not so good. For the past 3 months, not so good. So Tesla's down 36%, Meta's down 12%, Google 17%, Amazon 15%, Apple 16%, Microsoft 7%, Nvidia 18%, Salesforce 20%, Broadcom 19%, AMD 20%, Eli Lilly 9%. So the top dogs have been bleeding. But today, we saw a bit of a green wave, given the pause on tariffs. Still, I thought it would not be this good. I was waiting to buy a second dip, perhaps a dead cat bounce, but I digress. I want to bring your attention to the portfolio we made. This is the Orange Swan event portfolio I made on Monday, buying the dip. It is up almost 8% since we made it. Today up 3.2%, which is total of 5,300. This was a $23 or so $1,000 portfolio. So, as you can see, everything is up since Monday between 1 to 23%. The biggest gainer is Robinhood at 23%. The second biggest one is Coinbase Long 2X ETF that we got at 11.36, and now it's almost 14. The biggest loser and the only loser really is Redfin. And because of this, I have just published an article on what is happening with Redfin and why it's going to stay in this portfolio for the next 3 to 6 months. If you want to check that out, you go on to Substack at Delta Code, link in the description below. Here, I will give you a quick rundown of why. So, there is synergy and arbitrage opportunity with Redfin. This company, Rocket Mortgage, made an offer to buy Redfin. Now, they're not doing this for cash. If they were doing this for cash, Redfin price would be about $12.50. Why? Because the offer was to buy Redfin at $1.7 billion, which makes it $12.50 per share. Currently, Redfin is at $1 billion, 1.04. So there's a huge premium that Rocket Lab was offering for this. At the time, it was 63%. Now it's about 75%. What is interesting here is Rocket Labs does mortgages and has other fintech things, and they want to merge that with Redfin's user base of people looking for homes. Hey, buy the home by finding it at Redfin and do your mortgage and financing all in one. Synergy makes total sense. I like it. Now, what's interesting here is that the discount or the premium that they were willing to pay. This has already been approved, but it needs to be run by the shareholders of Redfin, and DOJ needs to approve it with antitrust. I don't think there should be any problems with that. The interesting part is both companies are pretty heavily shorted. Redfin at 17% and Rocket Labs at Rocket Mortgages, sorry, is it Rocket Labs? Rocket Companies at 21%. So this is sketchy. Perhaps investors think that this acquisition is bad for both companies, and that's why things are down. So something to keep in mind. Both companies are quite shorted. In my article, I conclude that the current price of Redfin is $8.21, based on the offer of 0.7926 Rocket shares. That makes the Redfin shares right now, in the conversion, will be worth $9.43 at the current Rocket share price. That's a $1.22 arbitrage, or 15%. That alone gives you a margin of safety of 15% should you buy Redfin now. On top of that, once there's a conversion, if Rocket Company's share price goes up and you get this conversion, you may actually be better off, even without the arbitrage. The synergies are pretty great. So there's risks to be aware of, but because of this logic, I'm going to keep it in the portfolio. Now, next, I am adding two companies three actually, that I forgot to add when we made this portfolio. But after further research, I am adding XYZ, also known as Block, Xiaomi, and PayPal. I added PayPal yesterday. I will add XYZ or Block right now. About 20 shares should do. That will be about $1,000. And Xiaomi at 28. Oof. Wish we added that a little lower. We'll add 15 for now. Okay. So we have 20 shares of Block. We have 15 shares of Xiaomi. We're hoping we can buy this a little cheaper next week to add to our portfolio. And we added 20 shares of PayPal, which is about $1,100. Okay, so that will bring our portfolio to, let's see, total of $29,000. Pretty diversified. We have a lot of financials. Block, PayPal, Robinhood, Coinbase, New, and then these two are also financials. We have a real estate play. We have Chinese ETF. We have e-commerce. We have social media / advertising. We have and AI. We have retail AI cloud computing, Amazon of China. We have financial Latin America. We have dating app in the US. We have Google of China. We have advertising in the US. Again, crypto. We have Korean ETF, good Korean stocks. US financial. Chip manufacturer for memory. Chip for CPUs and GPUs. Electric cars and robots, AI. Fintech. Apple of China, and another fintech. So heavy on fintech, chippy, and Chinese Z. Little bit of Korean. So could be better, could be more diversified. We could throw some European companies in there. If you have a European darling you would like me to consider for the Orange Swan event that you think will do well in the world of tariffs and global uncertainty, toss it in the comments below and I will research it for everyone and give you my thoughts on it. Overall, I'm happy with this portfolio's current performance since Monday. I was hoping for a bigger dip to buy more. The day that Trump announced the pause, the morning I looked to add more, and I thought it's going to go down further before there's a pause or some resolution. You snooze, you lose. It's hard to pick bottoms. Don't try it at home. It's hard. That is it for today's episode. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I get paid in likes and subscribes, so smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date to developments on the Orange Swan events that will surely plague us going forward for the next 3+ years. Until next time, may the force of compound interest be with you. Peace.
You find the code, crack that code, and you have the keys to your future.
Keep it on at least 300. Wanna see these hundreds, baby, drop that code on G.